Hello viewers, this is Dr. Aisha here. Today we have a special guest here in my lab, and you can see that we have changed the settings of our video. We are shooting in a playground, and I'm really enjoying. There's some roosters here. They're about to. Can you enjoy the roosters fight as well? Well, can you go and check whether this rooster fight is being covered? Can you go and check whether this rooster fight is? You can see the rooster fight. Yeah, so that's a awesome scenery here. Some roosters are fighting. Can you see this cute baby in my lap? Her name is Manam Rao. And why I am having her in my lab? Because this video is about purity and innocence. So, in this age, there are no feeling as in of hatred or aggression. I mean, when we come in this world, we are full of godly traits, positive traits. We only know how to love, how to care. We don't know about hatred, right? So what does that all point out towards? It means that love is a godly trait, right? Whereas hatred, that is a diabolic trait. And when I say that love is a godly trait and hatred is a diabolic trait, that all means that if we want to stay positive, then we have to spread love, not hatred. And another thing that, by the way, why I'm talking about love and hatred in this video is because of the fact that one of the viewers of this channel, she watched my video on positivity and she requested that I talk something about how to deal with hatred. Like if someone hates you, how to deal with it. Well, I'm not an expert on relationships or behavioral psychology, but at least I'm a student of behavioral psychology. I read about those things. So what I can say is, if you really feel that you hate someone, then just start trying to focus on something positive about that person. For example, if there is some Uncle X or an Aunt Y that you really hate, right? So just think about it, that is there any trait, any property that is worth appreciation? Here I would also like to quote about a adage of Prophet Muhammad, who said that if you really find someone very evil, try to focus on something positive. In fact, the ratio is that, okay, so we focus on the prophetic adage, which goes that, before I talk about the prophetic adage, I think this cute baby, she is restless in my lap now, so I'll leave her here on the ground so that she could run towards her cousins who are playing here. So talking about the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which goes like that if you really feel or if you really find that someone has a negative trait, right, then try to think at least 70 times that is there anything positive in that person. 70 times you have to focus on it. So try to focus on positivity, and if there's a person you don't like, try to focus on one act of kindness that that person might have done with even anyone else, because at the end of the day we are all living in a shared universe. So also focus on hatred as a negative energy. So if you're hating someone, you are actually emitting negative energy out of yourself, which is ultimately going to harm you as well one day. So even if a person is apparently not good, or there are traits that you are not able to appreciate, you can at least try to be neutral about that person. You can say that, okay, these are the traits I don't like, but I won't state that I hate that person. I will just say that these are the traits or these are the properties that I don't like in that person. So this is one of the, you can say, approach towards love and hatred. So before I focus more on it, okay, so since this video is about love and hatred and positive thinking, let me give you one tip about how you can convert hatred into at least neutrality. So talking about these COVID times, if you see this mask here on my face, what's it doing? It's not trying to, kill the virus. It's just trying to neutralize, or you can say, provide a hindrance to the entry of the COVID-19 virus into my body. So similarly, I have a mask that can help you ward off the negativity of hatred. So if you really hate some person, you can try this therapy, okay? And for that, what you have to do is, you have to think, for let's say 15 days, you have to think something positive about that person. For example, if you don't like an uncle, so just think about, on day one, think about some property or trait that you like about that uncle. Or you can say that that is worth appreciation, or something at least neutral or positive. Similarly, keep on thinking positive for 15 days. I'm not going to say that this is going to work for sure, but this is going to provide you a feel-good type of a feeling. And you never know that if you are trying to emit positive thinking about that person, it is fairly possible that when you try to focus on the positivity of that person, you never know that person becomes positive, even in his or her behavior, and you try to tend to appreciate positivity in that person. So try this therapy. If you really hate someone, think something positive about that person for 15 days. By the way, I gave this assignment to some of my students, and I told them that if you really hate someone, just try to note down something positive about that person. And I'm not stating what was the change in the behavior of that person, but my students in the end of the day said that they really felt good doing that assignment, because it helped them think that the person they hate or they dislike is not necessarily 100% bad. There are something positive. There are some good traits worth appreciation. So focus on positivity. Don't focus on hatred. Thank you. Okay, so we have a volunteer boy here in our video, and we're going to ask him. Oh, you have a rooster in your lap. Okay, Mr. Wahid.
Yeah.
Any person you hate?
I don't know about him in person, but I really hate this rooster because he doesn't give any eggs or something.
Oh, look at him, the rooster in his lap, and he's saying that he hates the rooster because it doesn't give any eggs to him. So how can you expect a rooster to lay eggs for you? You should expect a hen to lay eggs.
But I don't know, I only have a rooster and I want him to give eggs.
Oh man. Okay, you just go. Now I'm going to talk. You see, this guy, he said that he hates the rooster because it doesn't give any eggs. Whereas this expectation was totally unfair. We also need to reflect that, do we hate people because of the unfair expectations? For example, recall your teenage, and maybe you can't say hate, but you used to dislike your parents because they didn't let you do things that you really wanted to. So you can have the simile of a rooster laying eggs is similar to a teenager expecting that his mother or his father will do anything for his happiness. So sometimes our hatred is a mere exposition of our restlessness, right? Rather than something negative in that person. So now rethink, okay? Doesn't matter, we have many kids in the video, and these are the natural settings. I hope the message of the video was pretty clear and simple. So now ending the video, Dr. Aisha Nazar, please subscribe to our channel. Keep watching the videos. Thank you.